Hey guys, it's Emmy here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you sort of a beginner's guide to VRchat in 2022, whether you are new to VR as a whole or you're just new to the game VRchat. I'll just be going through some stuff you should know, places to go and like a good beginner places to visit, and just overall tips for your new adventure in VRchat. But let's go! For this video I'll be using my Oculus Quest 2, but you can get VRchat on several platforms. But this will just be an overview so you can have a look whether on your PC or maybe a Vive headset or anything like that. I will just be using my Oculus for this one. So the first thing you'll get into VRchat is you'll want to sort out your comfort settings. Whether you are completely new to VRchat, this is one of your first VR games and you're not really used to the motion sickness yet or the moving around, you'll want to sort out your comfort settings. So in your controller, you'll want to press the Y button here, and then you'll get this menu up in your hand. Now you'll have a bunch of just different selections of things here. You'll have worlds, avatars, social, safety, go home, respawn, sit, slush down, and an emoji. The first one is if you're in VR and you're sitting down, you'll just want to make sure that it's on this setting. It will generally be defaulted because it will notice you sitting down. But if you are sitting down, just make sure this is ticked. And then if you're standing, you'll want to make sure it knows you're standing. Because right now I'm sitting down and it thinks I'm crouching right now. So I'm sitting down, so it automatically stand me up. And if you do want to crouch and you are sitting down, you can just go like this. And then it's a pretty easy way just to crouch without having to crouch in real life. So for the comfort of VR, you're going to want to go to this cog icon here and then press this pop-out button right there. And then this whole section will come up. Now for comfort and safety, you can have comfort turning, which basically makes it so you snap turn, which is basically snap turning, which I have been using this whole time. It will probably take me a very long time to come out of this because smooth turning is just motion sickness is not like that. Then personal space, if you would like it so people's avatars fade out while they are really close to you, you can tick this and that will happen. You can have the hollow port, so every time you move, it's like a teleport per se, so you move your hand to where you want to move. That's like the comfort and safety sort of section. That's the most important part. Then voice options, you have mic is default on, so it's always on, or the disable mic button. So if you press X on your controller here, you'll be unmuted or muted if you have the toggle voice on, which you can't turn off unless you tick one of these boxes. So if you want disable mic button, even if you press the button, it will not unmute you, and then the mic default on, it will not mute you at all. Then here you have other options. Allow avatar cloning, so people can hover over your avatar and clone your avatar, which I have that on. I don't mind that too much. And then the third person rotation is when you rotate, you'll see your full body, so that's obviously for people who are a bit more sensitive to the motion sickness in this game. And that's basically most in here. Now, before we get into the fun stuff like avatars and worlds, I just want to quickly talk about the safety section real quick. I'll try and do a full overview of this in the next few videos. So you have all these different sort of, levels in VRchat. You have visitor, new user, user, known user, trusted user, and friends. Now, the general people who cause the most problems in VRchat will be visitors, new users, and sometimes users. If you want to toggle what you hear or see from them, you can. So, for example, for a visitor, if I didn't want to hear their voice or their avatar, I could just turn it off, though you will need to go to custom here, and then you can change all that. So, visitor, if I just turn that off, then anyone who is under the visitor sort of category, I won't see their avatar or the voice or anything like that. So you can really customize this, which is really good. I'm just going to go on shield level none because I generally don't mind, and you can hover over someone's avatar and mute them specifically if someone is annoying you, which I will do a separate video on how to do that. But now we get onto the actual fun stuff of avatars and worlds. So right now, as you can see, I am in an avatar. Now I find these avatars from Avatar Worlds. If we open up our menu again, which is Y on your controller, you're going to want to press avatars here. Now here you can find a bunch of different avatars. These are the ones I've favorited, but then there are public ones that VRchat will specifically show you. There's legacy ones, but you'll notice there aren't really too many of them. There are these ones, but if you want more of a specific selection, for example, if you want an anime girl avatar, or if you wanted a character from a specific show, or anything like that, you're going to want to go more specific. So, you're going to want to go to Worlds, up here, and as you can see, you have all the worlds here, and then you're going to want to go to search. What you can do is just search up avatars, like here, and all these avatars will show up. Though there is on worlds, there sometimes is a specific avatar section. So if we scroll down a little bit, there are avatar worlds, which these will show just popular ones and just random ones as well. So you can just take our time scrolling through these if you don't want to search them up. But I do just want to keep something in mind, which this will also be connecting to the just VRchat worlds in general, is if we go to this world right here, as you can see, there is something that says PC and Quest, these little circles here. Now, if you are on Quest or a VR headset, this will matter to you. Some worlds you will not be able to go into if you are on a VR headset. I can still go into PC-only worlds when I'm connected to my PC, when I've connected my VR headset to my PC, but when I'm literally just on my Oculus headset, nothing connected, I cannot go into PC-only worlds. It goes the same with avatars. If there is an avatar that is PC only, you cannot wear that avatar unless I'm connected to a PC. Then I can wear them, but they are very glitchy, so it's not hugely recommended. So there is a difference. So you just need to look for a sort of a grayed out version. Like if we go up here to this just random world, as you can see, it's just circled in as PC. So Quest users, if you are on just your normal headset, you will not be able to enter your world, and it's not hugely recommended to enter this, even if you are connected to your PC, just because it can be quite glitchy. And I've been in some worlds, and oh boy, the flippin' motion and graphic stuff is quite scuffed up. So that's just not hugely recommended. Now moving on to proper VR worlds. Now some good beginner worlds I recommend you can go into is VRchat Home. That's a pretty cool place. If you want to play some games, Murder 4 and Prison Escape is pretty fun. There are so many different worlds that I can't really specifically recommend you, just certain ones. Honestly, I just recommend you go around and explore and just see what there is around. And if you are new to VR in general and you're new to the VR community, I want to quickly say this now. Please be very careful. There are some really nice people. I've met a bunch of really nice people on VRchat. There are also a lot of nasty people on here that can try and crash your VR headset, will say maybe slurs or words that you don't massively want to hear. So if you don't massively want to hear that, you can just mute everyone's voices, or you can only put voices on for certain people. So do just be careful. Customize VRchat to your personal preference, whether you want, don't care, you don't really care about the personal space section, you don't mind hearing those type of things, go for it. Or if you want to be more secure and make sure you don't hear those things, or you want to make sure that people don't come too close to you, especially since in VR it can be quite immersive, so people might get a bit freaked out by that, which is kind of sometimes a bit freaky when you suddenly see a Sonic avatar coming bolting towards you at full speed. You might want to put some personal space on that one. VRchat is a really fun community. There are obviously some really bad sides to it, but there are also some really good sides. I think that's kind of a big thing in any sort of gaming community, especially in something so immersive as VRchat. But most important thing is have fun, make sure you be careful, and yeah. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, I do also do stream in VRchat on VR games in general. Subscribe to the channel to see those streams. If you did like it, feel free to comment down below or like the video. It supports out the channel a bunch. And yes, see you in the next one. Bye bye!